What's good, guys? This is Vahagraphy. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer. All right, guys, I got a message for my YouTube audience, for the photography community, content creator, video community here on YouTube. What that message is, emphasize content creation. I think it's time to emphasize teachings, learning, being creative, getting inspired. You know, I was watching a YouTube channel, the channel Ellen Plays Bass. A 12-year-old bass player, prodigy. I mean, I'm telling you guys, she is amazing. Her father, an amazing, brilliant guitar player. What an amazing role model Hovak is. Hovak Alaverdyan. Shout out to you, my brother. I'm a photographer and I was inspired. You necessarily don't have to be, a musician. You could be a photographer, content creator, filmmaker, whatever, to be inspired by these people out there. 12-year-old prodigy, Ellen, you are amazing. And, like I said, what an amazing role model Hovak is. Yeah, I'm a photographer. There's a photography channel, but I love music. You don't have to love music to be inspired by channels like this. I was reading some of the comments in some of her videos. Man, people from all walks of life are getting inspired. 40, 50, 60, 70-year-old musicians picking up the bass for the first time. I'm a content creator. I have a YouTube channel. Hovak, father of Ellen, he is a musician, badass guitar player, but he also dabbles in content creation. He manages the channel. He teaches Ellen. I mean, this was so inspiring. He dabbles in content creation. I've seen these videos where Ellen's holding the gimbal with that Canon Pro Body, DSLR or mirrorless. I'm not sure what they use, but she's holding the camera gear. There's a video on YouTube where she actually goes and meets some of her idols. She was on Steve Harvey's talk show. Amazing. She got to talk to Earth, Wind and Fire on the talk show. I mean, she's doing such great things. She started at a really young age. I mean, she's still young. She's almost I think she's like 11 or 12 years old right now. But she went to the Golden State Warriors. She played at the halftime show. What an inspiring human being. Hovak, when I'm in Vegas, man, let's meet up, let's talk. I play drums. I don't play professionally or anything like that, but I dabble in music. I love music, and you know what? I love rock and roll. You should see Ellen playing Tom Sawyer on the bass. Dream Theater. John Mayung, Geddy Lee. I mean, these songs that are not really that easy to play, and she's nailing them. And she's adding her own little flavor to these songs. Those little fingers, jamming. I mean, I'm just so inspired right now. Hovak Jan, he's a fellow Armenian, Armenian American like I am. I just want to say a couple of words in my language to him and his family, his beautiful family. Մի օր նստենք, մի հատ լավ խորոված անենք, խմենք, բարենք, ուրախանանք. Let's talk content creation. Let's talk music. Let's talk photography. Let's talk rock and roll. Let's talk videography, because I know you dabble in it and you're doing such a great job. And when I see her videos, the kind of camera they use, the lenses, that's all out the window. I see what I can learn from, how I can get inspired from people like this. At 12 years old, she's inspiring a 40-something-year-old right here. And this is magic. This is magic. This is what we should pivot to as YouTube photography channels, guys. Hovak, you're an amazing guitar player. Like I said, man, one day, like I said, when I'm in Vegas, let's jam on the drums. I know you have a drum set. I saw the unpacking video in your studio with the Yamaha. And you know what's funny? In the music world, in the music community, yeah, we talk gear, we talk basses, we talk drums, but it's like an afterthought. It's more about the music, it's more about the technique, it's more about the inspiring. It's all right. Say hello.
Hey.
Let's see how the autofocus performs here. Hopefully it didn't get too bad, but anyway. The gear, the brand of camera, the brand of music gear, the brand of amplifier, the pedals, whatever, the drums, that's an afterthought. We don't really talk about that. We talk about the art. We talk about the jamming. We talk about the creation of music, the art, how we get inspired, how amazing musicians are. Can we be the same way in the photography community? I'm guilty of that too. Sometimes we deal too deep into cameras. We get into deep with these conversations about sensors, dynamic range, and frames per second. We forget about the art. We forget about what a camera is made to do. You know, why a camera is built for, to take pictures, to show the art. So, yeah, and yeah, she's a prodigy. She's a child prodigy, 12 years old. Amazing, Ellen. I know you're going to have great success in your life. You're already having great success. She has like 1 million subscribers through all the platforms. She has almost 600,000 on YouTube. EllenPlaysBass, check her out. Facebook, Instagram. The other day I was watching a video on YouTube. A 73-year-old rock drummer by the name of Tommy Aldridge. Whitesnake. Here I go again on my own. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 73 years old. That's the other side of the life spectrum. We're talking about Ellen at 12 years old. Now I'm talking about the Whitesnake drummer, 73 years old. In this video, he's jamming like he's 20 years old. 73-year-old drummer showing some chops. I'm inspired by that too. I'm inspired. So it really doesn't matter how old you are. It's never too late to start. If you're right in the middle like me, or if you're just starting out, a 20-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 10-year-old, or you're 70 or 80 years old, it's never too late to just do the arts. Do the arts, perform. A beautiful family. I saw your Beatles cover. You're out there in the wilderness with your whole family. That was such a beautiful cover. I'm so moved. And by the way, what an amazing content creation. Amazing video. Whoever made this video, props to you. I love the filming. I love the cinematography. I love the colors. I love everything about this video.
Blackbird sing at the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Everything I love about music, about photography, about videography, about the arts, you're doing yourself, and you're being so successful with your family that it's inspiring. And I'm a drummer. I love drums, but I'm a photographer. That's what I do for a living. It's like we're in this world together. We don't know each other, but our lives are like so similar, and there's many like us. So one day when I'm in Vegas, we'll meet, we'll have some Armenian coffee, khorovats, we'll party. I want to interview you in your studio. I want to interview your amazing daughter, Ellen. You know, Geddy Lee has a reality show. I forget the name of the reality show, but it's on Paramount Plus. Geddy, if you're watching this, Geddy Lee, I'm going to send you this video. I want you to go to Las Vegas and sit down with Ellen Alaverdyan. Ellen Plays Bass. That would be a fantastic episode. I don't know if you guys talk, but Geddy Lee is one of my favorite musicians, and I think that's a perfect pairing right there. If there's a bass player that you should visit, it's Ellen. That'd make for a brilliant episode. So I'm championing for that to happen. All right, guys. Anyway, I just want to come on here and just talk inspiration. I want to come on here and talk content creation, the arts. I know I'm talking about music and musicians, but we can take that and we can run with it with photo. We could take that and run with it with video. We could take that and run with it with anything creative. If you're a painter, if you're an art actor, if you're a film producer, whatever you do, you can get inspired by people like this. You know, that cover that they played a Boston song. You know, I'll put the link in the description of this video. Kids jamming a Boston song. The vocalist, everybody in that band was just so inspirational, so amazing.
Can't decide on which way to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand about indecision, but I don't care if I get behind. People living in competition.
It is so important that we talk about the arts. We talk about what people produce instead of, oh, the dynamic range chart recorders, people sitting in their basement recording charts, which camera does this in low light. All that stuff is fine and dandy if you're Gerald Undone. But I'm not Gerald Undone. I'm a content creator. I'm a photographer. And I respect those content creators, those amazing, talented, and creative people out there that there's many of. Yeah, we need to share this. We need to get the young into these arts. We need to keep these arts alive. And I know with Ellen, rock and roll is in good hands. She's carrying it to the younger generation. And we need to do that too. We need to carry photography and instill it in the young. Think about it, guys. You know, think about it, because the arts is a precious thing that we don't want to lose. We want to carry it over to the younger generation. I'm a champion of instilling this to the young, so our arts are not lost. So people respect and understand and appreciate who came before them, because there are a lot of talented people that came before, you know. So, all right, guys, rock and roll. We'll see you on the next video. This is Vahagraphy. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer. We'll see you soon. Rock and roll.